oranges for Switch. I still have trouble saying that. Origin. Origin, better, origin, better, dun 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 dun. I'm going to be playing hard mode, probably with Unica to start with. I've played East Origin a few times. I've actually not finished it on the stream. I've not actually got very far on stream yet. I finished it a few times. Off stream, but we even finished it in nightmare mode with what are the different options? Just one set of options, right? I finished it on nightmare mode with Hugo on New Vita, which I find the best way to do so. I'm just seeing if there's a rolling demo at all. I do not know this version at all. Doesn't look like it is going to go into a rolling demo. Right, so options. Always dash, seriously. Lots of blood. Of course we want lots of blood. Why would we want less blood? That's less value for money. Silly people. A new game. We play as Unica. Hard mode, yeah. That is in French, I think. I don't speak French, but I recognise French.
La part noire, élevée de deux espèces de pouvoirs mystérieux. Avec la magie, on pouvait faire des miracles. Avec la colère, on pouvait amplifier ce pouvoir magie.
Pre-ordered Nier Replicant on the PS4, by the way. Only the standard edition. I don't think I'm going to go for a limited edition. Don't like Nier that much.
Ce gentleman, un désastre affable is. Beaucoup de monstres démoniaques sont apparus et ont commencé d'envoyer la is. Les forces diaboliques ont ravagé la terre tout à coup.
This is a prequel to Ys. Quite kind of, it's about 300 years before Ys, which is a lot of time in that games thing.
qui sauvait la Ise de la reine, car elle sauvait le temple à l'air. Mais aussitôt après, le soulagement fugitif, le diable en construit une autre. Et beaucoup de monstres avec des ailes sont partis au sanctuaire. La Ise menaçait de tomber. Qui pire, un événement temporaire est arrivé dans le temple de Salmon. Quelle histoire! Les déesses du mal, les symboles de la Ise sont disparus. Dans une situation désespérée, les citizens ont pris une résolution. Pour faire finir quelques de recherche, ils ont fait une sélection parmi les chevaliers.
Oh, very pretty visuals and sound for the game.
Enfin, les saints les sont envoyés à la terre.
I'm wearing my East t-shirt, but my webcam doesn't really show it off. Did we get the proper intro yet? Freaking love this song. Hugo Fact is basically me, but people do often ask for plays Unica, so I'll do Unica first. I believe that tendrils of light is the teleportation spell down from the surface being attacked and disrupted. My whole life I've never been able to use magic. But I made a promise long ago. I promised I would become a knight. I told myself I would guard those two with my life, just as my dad did. Please, Dad, watch over me. I swear I'll become a holy knight and keep our ladies Rhea and Fina from harm. Oof. Where am I? Let's see. Ow, my butt. Okay, focus. I joined up with the search party heading down to the surface. And then what? I remember there was a sudden impact, like we hit something, or something hit us. Wait, is that... It's a fucking huge tree. The tree of Rhoda, an elder brother. It is, it's really you, Rhoda Tree. You survived. You've finally awoken. You seem familiar to me. A friend of the goddesses, are you not? I am. My name's Unica. Unica Tova. Yes, I remember now. You're Priest Tova's granddaughter. Well, yes I am, but I don't really take after him all that much. Can't even use magic. You're the elder Rhoda Tree, right? How's your younger brother? Is he alright? Yes, he's fine. In fact, he's been my sole conversation partner all this time. It was getting rather boring down here. Yeah, I'll bet. You always were quite the chatterbox. I must admit, when the shrine ascended, I found myself worrying about you too. I'm really glad you're both okay. The goddesses gave us life, and they maintain our lives as well. These noxious fumes will not sever our bonds with them so easily. But you, Atova... When was it? I beheld a man with one companion in tow, surrounded by a horde of demons. Am I correct in assuming then that he too was of the Tova lineage? Yeah, that was my dad. He stayed behind on the surface and brought us some time to raise Solomon's shrine. My grandpa says he couldn't have survived down there. I felt his essence disappear into the miasma. Which is not to say I witnessed his death, but I can hardly doubt his fate. So I guess Grandpa was right. ... Well, I guess the book is closed on him, so now it's his daughter's time to shine. Oh, do you seek something from this ruined land then? Doesn't look ruined to me, mate. There's a huge tree growing in the middle of it. Yeah, we come down to the surface in search of Our Lady's Rena and Fia. I accidentally say that every time. You know which game's fault that is? Star Ocean. Rena is one of the main characters of Star Ocean 2, and Fia is a playable character in Star Ocean 1. Our Ladies Rhea and Fina. A few days ago, the two of them vanished from the shrine, and no one's heard or seen or heard from them ever since. I did not catch sight of the goddesses. I did catch sight of the goddesses. It was 3 days ago. You saw them? So Father Shion was right. They really did come to the surface. Did you see where they went? You see that tower at the foot of Mount Precious? That horrifying tower built to bridge this ruined land with Solomon's shrine above. No, I'm not seeing what's horrible about it. It's awesome. It's damn tower. Though it is weak, I sense the presence of both goddesses in there. What? They're in the tower? Why didn't you stop them? They sought the tower of their own volition. I saw no reason to intervene. But you know what that tower represents? Well, they're not alone. I sense others in and around its perimeter. Your companions, I believe. Well, which companions? Who's over there? So you'll go to them? I will. I need to meet up with the others right away so we can bring our stray goddesses back home. I'm drinking tea, by the way, so I only sound drunk. It's pure out of tea. I hope I've said that. You must be cursed. don't want very bit outside world. Rhoda, speak to me. Say something. Guess the gases are starting to flare up. Your tree has lost connection. With no magic of my own to fall back on, I'm afraid I just can't hear your voice anymore, old friend. Lady Rhea, Lady Fina. You said it right! You said it right, Doan! Congratulations! Oh, there's the ruined bit. It's Rhodo's annex. There's some sort of dragon and some sort of other dragon. I was trying to think of a joke about annexing Erebonia, but fell flat. Wait for it. The tower entrance. ... It doesn't feel right. Shouldn't there be more demons guarding the entrance? Ah! I've turned the volume up slightly. I think I can get it higher without it being annoying. I suppose I should have expected this considering where we are. So this screen is slightly skewy on my end. That's better. If only we had some of the others with us, we'd be on more even footing. We'll put up a barrier and try and hold it for as long as possible. I should buy you some time to take out the demons on that side. Fewer demons means better odds, right? If I must take up arms, then so be it. Ah, aren't you? Apprentice Knight Unicotova at your service. Much obliged. Do what you can with these beasts, if you please. We'll take care of the demons in the room's periphery. Understood. Dino, Eolia, come. Yes, father. Right away. And I'll leave the fighting to me, eh? You rotten creatures have turned our lives upside down and taken my dad away from me, so don't expect me to hold back. I will, of course, just be flailing. Okay. Burst gauge is X. Boost gauge and boost. There's a lot more hack and slash involved in this one than some of these games. I do think there's a good difficulty balance though, more or less. Sometimes it gets a bit grindy. Nicely done, especially on Nightmare mode. Nightmare mode just seems to be requiring more grinding mode rather than requiring more skill mode. Father Superior, and you two are... guess there wasn't much time for introductions. Now, was there? I'm Dino, an acolyte of Solomon's Shrine. And I'm his colleague, Eolia. I'm Unica Tova. It's nice to meet you both. Tova? Any relation to Commander Cell Tova? Oh yeah, I'm his daughter. Wonder why only she tells you her surname. You live up to your heritage then. Your fighting style is gallant and graceful. She hits things with an axe. Were I to wield a battle axe of that size, well, suffice to say, I would have a hard time keeping my balance, let alone hitting anything. Well, you see, I can't use magic, so my strength is really all I have. Ah, I see. I don't know, your strength looks a bit magically augmented there. I think you just don't have you don't have so much blatant magic as augmented strength kind of thing. This young lady was kind enough to volunteer her services in search of our runaway deities. He doesn't really go into it, but I reckon that's what happened. So I suggest we put forth our best effort to find them for our sakes, for ours, and for the commanders as well. Father Superior, thank you so much. But where are the others? And the sorcerers? Aren't they with you? I'm afraid not. Just as the surface came in sight, our transport spell was disrupted by some outside force, intentionally as best as I can tell. We didn't just screw up. What was that the impact I felt then? It was, and whatever hit us, it blocks out all the ability to control the transport, resulting in a breakdown of the entire enchantment. We were scattered in all directions and hurled to the surface quite unceremoniously, though it could have been much worse. Were it not for our individual barriers, the fall alone would surely have been fatal. But there were no messy teleport accidents that we can see. Whatever force knocked us from the sky originated from this tower. So come to determine who's responsible, for what reason. That doesn't explain why you're here though, Unica. And all alone no less. Yes it does! Teleport going wild. Surprised you're not all up a tree. Unica recounted her conversation with the Rhoda tree regarding the whereabouts of the goddesses. Could that really be true? Why would they have come to such a dreadful place? I can't even begin to imagine. Father, we must find them at once. Indeed, there is no time to lose. Sadly, even with our powers pooled, our fighting skills are no match for the denizens of these wicked place. We need to reassemble the search party before we can begin in earnest. Of course, you're absolutely right. May I entrust this task to you, Dino? Yes, Father, thank you. Using the Raider trees as base, I'll search the area via transport spell and round up everyone I can find. As for you, young lady. Yes, Father Superior? There's no guarantee that a situation similar to the one we've just experienced won't recur. I'd like for you to remain here with us until the rest of the party arrives, keeping a watchful eye for any more uninvited guests. Oh, okay. Is something wrong? Oh, well. I was kind of hoping you'd let me explore a bit. I'd like to get in some combat training, so I don't let my guard down if the situation gets critical. I mean, I'm just an apprentice knight and with no magical ability whatsoever. I'm just kind of worried I'll get in the way, you know? Admittedly, your reasoning is sound, but I would be remiss to blindly offer to consent, knowing the risks. Well, we need to learn more about this tower anyway, don't we? I mean, we barely know anything about it. Come on, please, I'm up to it, I know I am. Very well. I shall personally explain the situation to Sir Galleon on his arrival. Seriously, thank you so very much. There is one condition, however. I must insist that you take this with you. What's this? Come over here, please. I'll show you. It's a statue of a monster. How twisted. Just watch. Crystal's power purified the demon statue. Wow, just like that. It's a goddess statue, but how? The best way to explain it would be to say that it's been returned to its original natural form. When Ys ascended, several goddess statues were left behind on the surface. Seems the monsters must have found one, brought it here and changed it, though to what end I cannot say. Oh, Lady Fear. I'm sorry I said you were twisted and also got your names wrong again. I didn't recognise you like that. I think it's safe to assume the other goddess statues have been brought here as well and have likely met with a similar fate. What's the crystal? If you were to scout the tower, you may well encounter the other statues and can purify them just as I did this one. Alright, sounds easy enough. Kind of like a portable blessing. But that's not all, it has another function as well. It can magically transport you to any purified goddess statue within the tower in the blink of an eye. They sure do have a lot of transport magic. I need to join that club. The object itself is enchanted with this ability, so no magic will be required on your part. Sounds like a lifesaver. Thank you again, Father Superior, for your blessing for this crystal as well. Unica, I'd like you to take this with you too. Received a Lila shell. A shell? Non-magical item. In this case it serves as a communication device, allowing us to speak with one another across any distance. No matter where you may be, just talk into the shell. Unless I'm somehow indisposed, I'll hear you. If you should find yourself in need of any assistance, please don't hesitate to make use of it. Neat! Thanks a bunch! I'll take good care of it. But before I go, Father Superior, Sister Eolia? Yes, there's something else you needed. I know I kind of just stubbornly forced my way into the search party. And now I've actually convinced you to let me go on my own. So I just wanted to say I won't let you down, I promise. Thanks for being so accommodating. Might not ever be as great a knight as my father was, but I'll do anything in my power to find our goddesses. You can count on me. I hope you'll be able to count on us too. We're all in this together, you know. We'll be right here if you need us. Do not hesitate to return for any reason, and may the goddesses guide your path. Please don't forget, if the situation becomes dire, use the power of the crystal. Let it bring you back to safety. I will, and may the goddesses guide your path as well. One. You get used to the slight control differences between everything else I've used. Nah. That's kind of the level system, kind of. There is also, you know, normal leveling up. But you also get SP and you spend them on that. Boing, 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 boing. I'm not allowed to just I have not used my voice much before this. Let's go! Yeah, we can't just fuck off and forget our quest. We do have to actually do our quest. Might recognise that music as the Doan Tower theme from every other game that's had Doan Tower in it. This game is going to be entirely set in Doan Tower. East 1 is like half set in Doan Tower. This game sets slightly, this game goes slightly further in the setting things in Doan Tower. You know what East needed? More Doan Tower. But it's not all this music. Doan Tower has lots of music in this game. We've got a Celsettan Panacea. What a Celsettan Panacea does, you might recognise the name Celsetta from Memories of Celsetta, which is the last East game I played. Yeah, the Panacea apparently existed before then, and the Panaceas are delicious. Made of blue flowers. This version of the game almost certainly doesn't have all the achievements, so I'm going to ignore the achievements. Most of the achievements were just get things done anyway. A few of them were get things done without doing decks, but I never got there anyway. Or completely get everything done kind of thing. Gonna pick that up. Thank you. Looks like one of the This looks like one of the holy artifacts of East. But why would the demons have it? Well, I got it now, I'm nicking it. A surge of power burst forth from the artifact. Unica was granted use of the whirlwind skill. Whoa, I had no idea there was that much power in this thing. It's not really magic like the sorcerer's cast, but it's close enough for me. I'll take whatever I can get. No, it's not magic, it just summons a sonic whirlwind. Occasionally I'll remember to use it. And yeah, it depletes this bar that this gauge that almost immediately fills up again. There are actually very few consumables in this game. It's before the consumables obsession overtook this series too. I say as though I don't always spam consumables in any game where I can. This week's going to be a busy week for Falcon, because I think Cold Steel 4 comes out at the end of this month. I said week by accident, said a month, didn't I? It's going to be a busy month. Which is good. I famously love anything Falcon. I've got to be careful because things hit like a truck in hard mode. That's why it's called hard mode. That and things take more damage, I think. But mostly I think they just hit like a truck. You don't really have any XP bonus to make up for it. You just end up grinding more. Yeah, I've kind of been stressed about... I don't know. I think I've just been stressed, to be honest. Some health issues and just... a few games just not working out when I try and play them. I played Stellar Deus and really didn't like it. Well, I wouldn't say I didn't like it, but it's got a few features that just make it borderline unplayable for me. Like the fact that you can't retreat from battle, and there are long trains of battle without any kind of saves mid-battle. And it's... game over just sends you back to where you last saved. You don't get to keep anything. And so there's lots of restarting your progress, considering it's quite a tough game as well. Enemies tend to hit like a truck again, but... yeah, I don't really enjoy Stellar Deus at the moment. It doesn't help that I'm comparing everything to Wachenrode, which I absolutely adore still. I can't get over how much I love Wachenrode. I love it more. I don't think I've kind of felt that way about a game for a while. I do remember being like that about it Wachenrode the last time I played it. But yeah. As well. Didn't really want to stop after the first one, even though it's quite a small game. Yeah, I've sold off my copy of Sakura Wars. I'm really not getting on with it. It's just stressful dating sims and with stressful timers, and then just a goddamn boring other thing. The action RPG section with crappy music. I'm hoping I don't have to sell Stellar Deus. You know, there are some things I love about that game. I just, ugh. Hi Husa, how you doing? Just discussing the fact that I've been playing a few games that I'm not that impressed with. I've sold off my copy of Sakura Wars, and probably going to sell my copy of Stellar Deus. So, it's a pretty sophisticated trap for a bunch of demons. You can try and resist that trap. If you manage it, it's an achievement in some version of the some versions of this game. Like I said, this game on the Switch probably doesn't have achievements. You've been finishing off work. Good. It doesn't tell me how much SP I've got. I think the purple stuff is SP. So, we can strengthen the armour. And the next thing we can do is increase our stationary heal rate. I can't remember if we heal in dungeon, but we definitely heal in places that kind of count as outside dungeons. You got 3 hours to burn until teaching night class. Shiny? Nice, and I just get that sound effect to sound like it coming from behind me. It's that teleporting bastard that's doing that. What else have I been playing? I finished Animusha Tactics. I liked that. Wasn't the best game, but it's an acceptable game. I'll keep that one. I played some Castlevania Order of Ecclesia, which I'm really enjoying so far. Kind of giving up on Fallen Symphony as well. That's the same problem with just having to do loads and loads of stuff without having anywhere to save and not being able to retreat or anything. I'm going to go back to save because I think that's some kind of boss area and I want to get a couple of levels first. Yeah, I didn't actually own Fallen Symphony anyway, it's emulated. All we've had time to play is the newish game Hades. I've not played any Hades. I've played a bit of the games I got in the Pet the Dog bundle. Really haven't played much of any of them. But I enjoyed Death's Gambit. Even though it's a Dark Souls alike, which I am very bad at. And Dog Sled Saga is awesome. You have a team of dogs. You kind of feed them and untangle their leads while they go along in their sled race. But you kind of train them and get rid of their fatigue between races, and you kind of manage their money. And it's great because doggos. I can see myself kind of getting addicted to that as kind of a more casual game in the background. What's Hades like? I don't really know much about Hades, other than I think you can pet a dog in that as well. It's a roguelike and you can pet a dog. Excellent. Addictive, nice gameplay, good art. Excellent. As you see, we kind of have these attack and defense modifiers that go up as we hit the enemy and get little potions. There's an XP modifier that goes up as we get combos. We can play it in 0.5 to an hour sessions. Cool. I do prefer games where you can put it down, you can kind of play it for a short time and put it down and come back to it. I like incredibly long games, but I don't like ones where you can't stop. I want to have the option to play them for hours on end. Right, that's a couple of levels now. Let's see if we can take on this boss that I think is there. Press the right button, Unica. Thank you. You need to get round to Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Yeah, I've played through that. I liked it. Much preferred Xenoblade 1. Don't really like the blade system. But you know, it's got Dromark in it and that makes up for a lot. Oh, I was wrong. There isn't a boss. Oh well. You just need to restart East, so one of them will be next long-term project. I'd say Xenoblade 2 is better as a long-term game. It's like Xenoblade 1, you can play it for a ridiculous amount of time. Go away, it's my platform, you cannot be on it. What have I got? A road of fruit! This is not for me. It's for bribing Ruse. Are you going to restart East and like go through the entire East series? I've not made it to the centipede on this. Not on this session. I mean, I have finished this game several times before on other formats. Where was I going? Can't remember where I was going. Hello, DIOT Gaming. I think I'm going this way now. Yeah, the difficulty is in the bosses with this game. East 8, you got 4 hours and then distracted. Oh yeah, I was playing Mysteria, wasn't I? And then I got pissed off with that game. East 8's one of my favourites as well. East 8 and the original East. I think again I would like Mysteria a bit better if I hadn't played it after Wachenroder. Because nothing looks as good as Wachenroder anymore. That's pretty much it. Shipwreck and Looking for People is pretty much the majority of East 8. can't get into Dark Souls games. I need music. I need like continuous music, like Issa. You know, most action RPGs. Got an emerald. That enhances your ability to whirlwind. And unlock that. That unlocks that ominous looking door. I prefer Hugo actually by a long way. So I know someone who, I can't remember who it is, but there's someone who much prefers Unica who watches. So I remember telling them I was going to do Unica. Yeah, I named a cat after Hugo, fact. You know, they're both lovable assholes. I acquired the Blue Moon Crest. Hugo's also a lot easier to use. You know, you've got range. What? Strange. If you're a demon, then why don't I feel threatened by you? I actually think you're kind of adorable. I mean, gotta play as them all at some point because they've got slightly different stories and they unlock stuff. Are you one of the Roos, maybe? My grandpa told me about you little guys. Said the vapours outside transformed you into demons, but demons or no, you're just too cute. I don't speak Roo, although Roo is actually a code that's pretty easy to translate if you know it. It's just like one-for-one displacement letters. Not really trained for this. I don't have any idea what you're saying at all. Someone from House Gemma were here, maybe we'd be able to communicate, but I wouldn't even know where to begin. Meh? Sorry, I just don't understand. House Tova has a proud legacy. I'm afraid demon linguistics just aren't a big part of it. Wait, are you hungry? Is that it? I'll take that as a yes. Come to think of it, I might just have some food for you. Yeah, it can have a road of fruit. Whoa. Is that a piece of clearia ore? Unica's axe has been strengthened. That's amazing. Never knew you guys were so talented. Thank you so much. Oh, sorry, I wasn't trying to swing an axe at you. See, I was just demonstrating that it worked. No, don't do that at me. Good grief, you know some swear words. Oh yeah. It never did tell you what the Roos looked like before they were demonically tainted. I mean, if they look like that while they're demonically tainted, they must have been the cutest things. Maybe they were cats. Adorable corgi kangaroo hybrids. Yeah, I always imagine them as kangaroo mice. They don't look quite as much like kangaroo mice as the things in Super Highlight do, according to the manual. Make our way back and get up another level on the way. Now we're nearly up to 1000 SP as well. I should grab the 1000 SP and the level. I should save now because it's always never good to tempt fate in this game. There we go. Let's increase our stationary heal rate. Yeah, only works in the outer walkways. We will find an item that lets us heal anyway. Anywhere. Set the blue moon crest in the altar. You forgot about you forgot about the divine blessings. What's this music there? Huh. That must have made things difficult. I think we lost him. Annoying little runt. How the hell could he evade us for this long? Doesn't he ever get tired? There's no way he could have gone much further. I say we keep looking. Sorry, but I've lost what little interest I have. There's no glory in catching a sorcerer, or he'd rather run for cover than stand and fight. He's clearly not a worthy opponent. Yeah, on the the armour upgrades, all based on the divine blessings. Man, you need to lighten up. It's the thrill of the hunt, you know. Excuse me. Sorry to interrupt, but you're not from the search party, are you? If not, you might want to get out of here. The tower is a pretty dangerous place to be, she says to the people with huge weapons who've just said that they're out hunting. Is this girl for real? This is too funny. Look at her. Look at her clothes and a dumb expression on her face. She's a total hick. I'm a what now? Identify yourself, little girl. Are you a friend to that sorceress? What sorcerer? I'm Unica. Unica Tova, apprentice to the Holy Knights of East. Unica Tova. So they got a little shit like you working service to the goddesses, do they? Guess they must really be hurting for help up there. Okay, I told you my name. How about you return the favour? You've been on the surface this whole time. I guess that means you missed your chance to take refuge in the shrine. Man, I heard the people of East were a bit on the simple side, but this is just sad. Yeah, it's no fun when they come right up to you and practically beg you to kill them. There's no sport in it, you know. Hey, maybe we should try out one of those demon familiars that Zava let us use. Suit yourself. I have no idea what's going on right now. What are you talking about? Capture the goddesses and kill any interlopers. Those are our orders. The goddesses? You mean Lady Fina and Lady Rhea? Seriously, who the hell are you and what are you doing here? That's enough chatter out of you, hit girl. Coming to this tower will be the last mistake you'll ever make. And it's an even creepier version of my least favourite boss in Ace. But it's not quite as bad with this version of it. Mostly because nothing is as bad as it is in Ace 1. Seriously, this fucking thing in Ace 1. I'm still getting my ass kicked by it though. Well, it has been a while since I played. Ah, I've lost my timing. Ah. Oh, it's going to do this now. Ow! Look. At least it didn't split into two in East 1, I'll give it that. Ah, there you are. First time. I have many, many bad memories of that stupid thing in East. It stayed as a bat forever and, you know, you had to bump it because it's East 1. Who would I and why would they be hanging around with demons? Plus, why would they want to capture Lady Rhea and Lady Fina? It's almost like they're the enemy or something. Don't forget to get the chests. A Mask of Eyes. Interesting name for a mask with no eyes in it. We acquired the bronze key. Hey guys, I'm back. I found a mask. Now I can go in shops, I guess, but there are no shops in this game. That thing kind of is the shops. The divine blessings. classic controller on the Switch actually is really good for playing East Origin. I'm using this controller, which was gifted to me by TC Hatchet. Yeah, it works really well with East Origins controls. No idea how it works with the Joy-Cons. I'll try it out off stream. Probably do a bit of grinding off stream or something. Anyway, I need the where is it? I need the Mask of Eyes on. Hey, I know you. You're Unica Toba, right? Huh? Who's there? Where are you? Calm down. Just take off the mask, you idiot. Unica removed the Mask of Eyes from her face. Oh, I recognise you from the search party. Same, and let me tell you, it's a relief to find a friendly face in here. I'm Rico Gemma, part of the sorcerer contingent. It's nice to meet you. Oh, okay. You must be Breeze Gemma's grandson then, right? Oh, we found another baby priest of East. How'd you wind up in a place like this? Well, when I came to, I found myself slumped in a heap right outside this tower. I figured I'd take a peek inside, and when I did, I caught a glimpse of some people heading up the stairs. Naturally, I assumed they were part of the search party, so I followed them. But that turned out to be a bad idea. Ow! Oh no, are you hurt? Yeah, but there's no need to worry. I cast some healing magic on it, so I'm just waiting here for the wound to close. I can't really walk on this leg until it does, though. Well, at least it's not incurable, I guess. And at least you have good cover until it does heal. So, these people you saw, did they turn out to be a couple of thugs, like a really muscly man and a woman with all kinds of tattoos? How did you know? I'd have run into them myself. Oh my, I'm glad you managed to get away then. When I caught up with them, they taunted me, then summoned some kind of big demon that chased me all over the tower. Sounds like we both had similar experiences. Can't imagine how a human being would be able to exercise that kind of control over demons, though. What controls? He summoned it and ran, and then it attacked someone. I don't know, but one thing's for sure, we've got to watch our backs in here. Those two clearly aren't messing around. Crap, you're right, this could be really bad. Huh? What do you mean? Before they ran off, they were talking about trying to capture Lady Rhea and Lady Fina. What? I don't understand. Unica explained the situation to Rico, beginning with the information given to her by the Rhoda tree. Every detail you just told me makes me more nervous than the last. If the goddesses truly are in this tower, then somebody is clearly targeting them. We have to hurry and find them before... Ag! There's a lot I still don't get, but I have to admit I've been feeling about... I have a bad feeling about pretty much all of this. So far, the demons on these lower floors haven't posed much of a challenge, so I think I'll just need to push on a bit further. I wish I could join you, but I need to stay here and rest until my leg heals. I'll be no good in a fight as I am. There's something I think you should have, though. It might help you overcome some of the obstacles you'll face in here. Let's see, the blue necklace. Blue ba ba da 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 da. It's a protective talisman handed down from generation to generation in House Gemma. Has the power to weaken the pull of wicked magic, so it might help you overcome any traps our enemies have set. Does sound helpful, thanks. Take care, Unica. Remember to watch your back. And there's no real reason not to have it on unless you want to put something else on, so I just tend to wear it most of the time. This is dragging me in, but I'm fighting against the current. This is, whether I can do this properly depends on the controller. It's pretty easy with this controller. It's, it's a good controller. Wow, not bad, Rico. Not bad at all. Your family's awesome. Wonder who set the trap, though? Was it those two punks? I mean, they seem strong, but that was pretty sophisticated magic. There's no way either of them would be that good. Not that one to judge, I guess. Unica? Roy! Roy's our boy. Was it her, Roy? The way they've done these songs is so weird. They just sort of start them kind of a few seconds after they're supposed to. Well, it's good to see you're still in one piece. Ramona, boy am I glad to see you too. I was starting to get worried. I don't think you're the one that should be worrying here. Honestly, you have no shame at all. Well, this is a fine how do you do. Don't you dare interrupt me when I'm talking to you. You're just an apprentice. You weren't even supposed to be in the search party to begin with. You practically forced your way in. Just seen that Virtual Cheese is now following me. Thank you, Virtual Cheese. So what in the world made you think it was okay to go wandering around the demon's stronghold alone? I was trying to get some combat experience. I mean, I'm here, so I kind of like to be useful if push comes to shove. Besides, Father Superior gave me permission, so don't know why you're on my case. I followed protocol. Combat experience, my ass. You're just here because Lady Fina and Rhea are here. Whenever those two are involved, you completely lose sight of reality. You don't think, you just ask. Right. I bet it never crossed your mind that this little stunt of yours might have Commander Galleon and Ramona worried sick. An apprentice should behave like an apprentice, damn it, not like some blowhard pioneer. You're not Adel, you know. But you're just a novice yourself, and you're only 1 year older than me. When are you going to stop treating me like a little kid? When you stop acting like one? What was it you wrote on your enrolment form when asked why you wanted to be a knight? Because I love Ladies Rena and Fear. So much so that I keep saying their name wrong. Shut up, shut up, shut up. You are behaving like a small child, Unica. Smirk! Alright, that's enough out of you two. I know you practically grew up together, but this is neither the time or place for your little schoolyard quarrel. It was more of a lover's tiff. We didn't grow up together. Well, whatever this case may be, you need to consider your surroundings. We're here for a common goal and we need to work together. We'll do a better job of finding the goddesses if we all cooperate and coordinate. I guess you're right, sorry. Oh, this is how I wish we'd actually get a party. That'd be kind of fun. We should just get all of us together and turn it into a TRPG. That'd be awesome. Yeah, fill us in on what you've seen. Unica explained everything that had happened since her arrival in the tower. Why would anyone else be looking for the goddesses? We have a real situation on our hands here. We should discuss this with Father Shion at once. I'm also a bit concerned about Rico Gemma. I understand he is in a safe room, but he's still injured and alone. It is concerning. I think you should attend to him, Roy. As for you, Unica, I believe you've had enough training for one day. I want you to return to home base immediately. But once Rico is safe and secure, we'll be right behind you. Then we can all get our facts straight and formulate a plan of attack, understood? Yes, ma'am. Don't get sidetracked on your way back to base now, I mean it. Alright, I get it. Ugh. Waiting around at the base of the tower sounds really tedious. Maybe we'll just explore a teensy bit farther before heading back. That's what I want to hear. That said, I always have issues with the bit right before the save point here, so I may actually backtrack for real. I acquired shoes. I assume before that I was running around the tower barefoot. I'm supposed to get behind them, but that's kind of hard. And you can stun them. That works too. Acquired the Beast Medallion. And then this happens. Because hateful. Okay, that's the bit I usually have horrible problems with. And that was a bit hairy, but okay, so maybe I won't have horrible problems this way. Stoof, 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 stoof. Wonder if I'll have the weird crash problem with wonder if I'll have the boss in Red House Annex freeze up on me again. Sometimes I have trouble with the centipede as well. Might be a PlayStation thing. I don't think I've ever seen it happen on a PC. And we're going to hit some bats in the face. Hit the bats in the face. Hit the bats in the face. Bats in the face. Still got a load of things to try out on the Switch, actually. I've barely got anywhere on Curse of the Moon 2. I think I'm going to have to put it on the mode where you can retry. Also just downloaded Animation Warlords. And it was in the sale. No idea if I'll like that or not. I like Animation Tactics and I like kind of hack and slash games. I don't know if I'll like the two of these combined. Seems I caught a lucky break. No demons, no crazy outsiders, just a whole lot of empty space. Unica doesn't know what a boss room looks like. Good place to set up camp, I'd say. All this fighting's been really wearing me out. I could use a breather. Veligunda says no. Holy crap. No, scratch that. I will beat it. I'll have to. Seriously, with the music starting up a second late. A gangly beast. You know what doesn't sound intimidating? Calling something a gangly beast. Yeah, the annoying thing is it will eat those maggots. What have I told you about eating maggots, you stupid thing? Ow! God, I'm horrible at dodging that. I hit the damn thing quite well. I just take a lot of damage. Ah! Where the hell are you supposed to stand to dodge that? Fuck you. At least it restarts me in the same place. I don't have to see that fucking cutscene again. Falcom are better than that, you see. Ah! Die, little maggot! Ah! I managed to avoid its hitting things. It doing that anyway. Eating me. No eating main characters. Oh shit, it's going to restore all its fucking health. I hate bosses that heal themselves. I hate them so much. No! Do not! more go, and then I'm going to level up. I'm sure you used to be able to avoid that by going behind it. Come on! Ah! Okay, that got almost killed way more than times than I remember it doing. I don't think I've seen it get almost killed that many times. That's interesting. Interesting. We did it! Huff puff indeed. How the hell did I survive that? Also indeed. Thank you for the health. I'm going to go back and save. Drink some more tea. Doing surprisingly well. I think it's the tea. It's flashing red, which means it'll activate something if we hit it, which means we should hit it. We should also hit everything else, but you know. His obstacle is for killing. As Shampoo from Ranma would say. I'm not sure I meant to go this way. No, I didn't mean to go this way. No, let's not die. Let's save. Really impressed by this port so far. And heck, I've had trouble with Veligunda sometimes. Being an ass. And causing technical problems. Some bosses just stop attacking you. Which, you know, makes it easier, but also makes it not really valid. And also they tends to start glitching out the game after that. Jedacles is the name of the boss that's always bloody doing that to me in the PlayStation versions of the game. Also, there's a boss that got more difficult between East 1 and East Origin. He was the first boss in East 1. They acquired a silver bracelet. What does that make? What does that do? Makes me able to dash. I believe I have it set to always dash if you can dash. Because I will almost always need to dash. Like, there's a few bosses that are a bit difficult if you're in dash mode, because you need to be precise, but apart from that, most things you either need to dash or don't need to do anything. I don't think that is a thing you need to not dash for. Come on. Let's try this corridor again. Good. some ring mail. Better armour. You're gonna give us somewhere to heal, or at least drop a herb. That'll do. Okay, I had a lot less trouble with that than I remember. That thing usually kills me. Okay, I'm going to accept a divine blessing. I'm going to do the 1500 one first. Makes me stronger against status ailments. Then I'm going to grind the 300 one. I believe we don't want to go up there yet. That is our drowning meter. We will drown if we stay there. I just don't like those things that take forever to hit. Acquired the emerald. The whirlwind power increased. Ah! Oh god! Okay, that was bad aim. Okay, let's do that bit again. That's not the right jumpy gate. That's the right jumpy gate. That's not what those are called. Did they remaster the graphics? They don't look remastered to me. I mean, the whole thing does feel a bit smoother, slightly. I don't know, sometimes I just can't tell. I mean, East Memories of Cell Set was supposed to look shinier, but I literally could not tell you. Only 300 more until I can upgrade my armour. Well, I'm still getting quite good XP. Maybe I should grab another level while I'm at it. Generally speaking, if it's still easy to grind, you should be grinding in this game. And then possibly another level after it starts getting ridiculous. Nice flying teleport there. Also feels like you're gaining slightly more SP than I'm used to, but that might just be me remembering a nightmare playthrough. Trying to hit and run these slimes without getting her asses kicked by those big things. It says flooded prison. I don't remember this originally being a prison. That's better. Well, well. If it isn't the little axe girl. Ah, it's you! You're here, then I guess you managed to take down the demon I summoned. Yes, we can defeat the spiky things, they just hit really hard. And take forever, and aren't worth the XP. Hey, wait a second. Does that mean you beat Veligunda too? What's a Veligunda? You mean a giant red creature? Yeah, it gave me some trouble, but I managed. Huh. Guess Kishkal was right about you after all. You do pretty good for a dumb hick. Would you please stop calling me that? My name is... Whoa now. Unless I think you're worthy of my time, I don't give a pickard's ass what your name is. Save the introductions for after our fight. If you somehow manage to beat me, then you can tell me who you are. Not that that's likely to happen, of course. Even those ugly ass clothes will look better once I open you up and hang you on the wall. What wall? Ah! Stop darting around all the fucking time. See, I can do that too. No, you're getting worse. Stop getting worse. They still haven't made the game pausable during boss battles. What the fuck is the point in that? It's the one thing I would change about this game if I could. Fucking make a fucking pause button available during bosses. best time to hit her is when she finishes her charge move, but I don't quite understand exactly when she does it. Ah! Okay, one more go then. I need to go on break for a second. Again with the crap. Right, I'm sorry, I need to go on break. I'll come back in a minute. Where's my cursor? There it is. Yeah, we're gonna get your food, Hugo. We are. I am back. Right. It's the wrong headphones. I'm gonna get another level. I swear the music just slowed down. There is something definitely weird about the music in this version of the game. I don't know if it's just me, but to me, the spiky things actually look like baby Veligunders. Baby versions of the main boss of the last stage. They are not the only bosses. They are not the only enemies to me look like baby versions of the bosses. I mean, near the end of the game, there is at least one baby Genocles. I think I saw a baby Galaldi. Cats has been fed, by the way, and the human has been given snacks and more tea. Neither of these are going to make, none of these are going to make any damn difference to the boss, but I just like kind of using them as milestones to tell how well I'm leveling, tell how well I'm grinding in general, outside of the, you know, the actual levels. Let's try this again. Go through the fucking dialogue again, because hateful game. It's you! All your base will belong to us. You on your way to destruction. At least you can speed through the text. Yeah. Cat fight, cat fight, cat fight. Let's get to the actual fighting, shall we? I would like to see an RPG where the fights work like cat fights, though, where it was just there was actually a load of posturing and looking impressive and being positioned in the right place to look like you can win, and you actually rarely fight, and when you do, it takes like 3 seconds, and mostly you run away from it. That'd be awesome. I guess Undertale is the closest to that. Except Undertale pretends to be blah-de-blah pacifist and stuff. Shit, guess I must have left my guard down. Not bad though, not great, but not bad. Is she talking about me or her? Like maybe where both of your a game where both of your sides have a morale. Have a morale score, and mostly you're dicking with each other's morale. Spirited girl is being conceited and arrogant. I'm Unica Tova. Unica, huh? That's a weird name. I must say, I would be terrible at this theoretical game because you would have to be able to stealth and like spring at exactly the right moment to be able to attack like a cat, and I'm terrible at that kind of game. So, unless it was a game where you simulated that in some way that I could do it, like not making it real time. This is Epona. Who are your people? Lady Fee, who now? I hate multi-part questions. I never feel like answering them. Should learn to ask one thing at a time. Epona is me, apparently. But hey, I'll throw you a bone. Me and my companions, we're not from East. What? People exist outside East? Oh crap, I gotta go. Zarva gave me orders, and if she sees me wasting all my time here with you, she'll have my head. Technically I'm supposed to kill you, but well, I tried and failed. Guess I'll let you off with a warning this time. Don't worry though, I'm sure we'll cross paths again. See you later, Unica. Hey, wait. Not from East. Not sure what to make of that, but I don't think it's a good news for us. But I do quite like games that are spamming things with that are pre-spamming items. It's one thing I like about Dark Souls, or Souls-like combat, because that's rare. Spamming items rarely works for them. We've acquired the Water Dragon scales. What's this? It's like a bunch of fish scales. It feels like funny when I'm holding it, like my body's breathing more deeply or something. But yeah, that is for breathing underwater, and now there's... That's the Leela shell. Don't answer the phone! We're supposed to be running away and doing our own thing. Why are we answering the phone? Unica, do you hear me loud and clear? There's something wrong. Quite the opposite. Commander Galleon and the sorcerers have arrived safely in the tower. Oh, thank goodness. Seems that's just about everyone now. Whenever you get a chance, please return to base so we can discuss how to proceed. Oh, sure. Should I just use a crystal to walk back? You would, yes. See you soon. I'm sure if the commander made it, I'm sure Cecilia will see her too. This should be an interesting meeting. There'll definitely be plenty to discuss. Don't want to. Keep going. And here we meet Commander and Cecilia. This is Galleon, Unica Tova. Welcome back. That's Cecilia. Cecilia is pretty. And there's Ramona and Roy. Well, the superior told me of your request. Galleon looks like someone. I can't remember who. Bit like Miles Edgeworth. And Miles Edgeworth crossed with Kurt Legan. That's a terrifying combination. I'd like to begin searching in earnest. Without this solid strategy we may as well be walking in circles. Actually, on the subject of searching, we seem to be missing someone else. One of our sorcerers is still unaccounted for. Not quite. It could be more terrifying. It could be a cross between one of the Von Karmas and Kurt Legan. Could we form a small team to look for him as well? Perhaps we simply can't abandon one of our own. There's no need to worry about him. And here we have good of you to join us. Oh, you're... Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Cadena. I'm a sorceress at East. I shall look forward to working with you all on this mission. Does she ever say which family she's from? I'm Miusha. I'm a sorceress too. Pleased to meet you. You too. My name's Unica Tova. I'm an apprentice knight. Literally only she and Rico Gemma advertise themselves. Maybe it's because they're the only ones from the 6 families and only people from the traditional families do that. So you believe your missing sorcerer is not in any danger then? Is Hugo Fact the successor to the Fact name? Frankly, I'd be more surprised if he did show up there. Ah, the younger brother of our fallen comrade. He's got an iron will. If he's not already in tower, I'm sure he'll make his way here sooner or later and be no worse for the wear. He understands the severity of the situation. He'd want to start the search and rescue as soon as possible, with or without him. Understood. On your advice then, that's exactly what we'll do. Come, there is much to discuss. We'll pool our knowledge if we are able to successfully locate our goddesses. Didn't think it would be possible for the situation to become more urgent than it already was. So the demons are under the control of humans, but why? Who are they? We don't know they're under the control of humans. We know that the humans want them to kill things and the demons want to kill things. This may be a complete coincidence, knowing demons. The only ones who've encountered them directly thus far are Unica and Rico. Why can't we play as Rico? Can the two of you provide any additional information as their identities? Well, Unica detailed her encounter with Epona. They're all from outside of East, are you certain that's what she said? That's unbelievable. I'd heard there was a whole world beyond our borders, but I never imagined I'd meet anyone who came from there. Do you know how many of them there are? I only personally encountered these 2 warriors. I can't speak for any others. Same here, but I think there has to be at least one more. I ran into a confused, sophisticated magic trap during my recon. Two physical fighters alone couldn't have set that. So there's likely a sorcerer acting behind the scenes. And if they're from outside East, the magic they've got doesn't come from the goddesses. We have no idea what to expect. As if we didn't have enough to worry about already. Our course seems clear. We must find out our ladies Rena and Fia. I just said it wrong again. And offer them protection not just from the demons, but from this new threat as well. Understood. We Holy Knights would request the honour of serving as an advance guard in this search. Granted, and I would ask the sorcerers to scout for any further snares, since at least one has been confirmed herein. Just remember, the enemy most likely has a sorcerer of considerable skill in its employ. It's imperative that you all exercise the utmost caution. We will. I'll do my best. Personally, I'm so glad I can walk again. I'll pretty much go anywhere. Rico has healing. Be really cool to have him on our party. Unfortunately, Rico, I'm afraid I must ask that you remain here at base. What? You're well versed in the mystic knowledge of your house, so you're not. Specifically the spells of tempering. I suspect many powerful foes lie in wait for us within these walls. As such, I would like you to remain on hand and use your magic to strengthen the search party's weapons as needed. Okay, no problem at all then. I'm glad I can be of service. I must say, Unica, I'm kind of stunned that you're able to make it so far up the tower. You must have fought a pretty wide variety of demons to get here. That we did. Our little Unica has grown up so fast. I don't know about that. This is still seems like the actions of an amateur to me. Don't get me wrong, the information you've gathered has been a huge help, but we have no idea what we're up against in here. You need to be more cognizant of your own limitations, Unica. You can't just rush in headlong like that. Sorry. So Cecilia, ever quick to deliver the 40 lashes. Don't mock me. Cecilia is right, Unica. I know how much you care for the goddesses, but you must not let these feelings cloud your judgment. Yes, sir, I understand. Excellent. With that settled then, I believe it's time for the Holy Knights to commence this search and rescue. Fortunately for us, the demons on this levels are weak enough that if we dealt with one-on-one. As such, our first task will be to split up and gather our bearings. So the situation arises where backup is required, make certain to contact the rest of us immediately. Do not attempt it alone. With that said, may the fortunes of war smile upon you all. Hey Unica, do you need me strengthen your weapon? That'd be great. Alright, let's see what we've got. Actually, maybe I should start by explaining how all this works. See, I'm going to speak an invocation passed down from gemma to gemma. It has the ability to strengthen and fortify items. Rico, you absolutely have to tell me all this. Magic talk always gives me a headache. Oh, sorry. Guess magic is one of those show don't tell things when you get round to it. Rico took a piece of Cleria ore from his pack. Cleria, bearer of purest radiance, may your solemn and mystic glow become as wisdom and strength before me. Ha! Don't auto-scroll without me. Thank you. Unica Axe has been strengthened. There you go, one fortified weapon. Wow, that was fast. Seems awfully similar to what that Rue did, though. Thanks, Rico. Can I bring it back again later for another dose, or is that not how that thing works? I'm afraid not. I need a new piece of clear arrow every time the spell is cast. And it just so happens to be the last piece I had on me. That's a shame. So, about the invocation I just used, it seemed like someone else had already done the same thing once before, but how's that possible? About that. You could tell Rico all about her encounter with the Rue. Whoa, Rues can do that? I'm not sure I like having that competition. The invocation of strength is my thing. I feel so defeated, but no! I won't lose to some plushy demon. I can augment circles around that thing any day. Quite of the day. I'd rather give it back to the Rue. Then again, you did it for free. The Rue demanded payment in fruit. That last press of that button was an accident, by the way. Right, do we have the fish thing on? We don't have the fish thing on. Put the fish thing on. By the way, I do believe you still have an air meter. It just drops very, very slowly. Yeah. Also, that's very pretty. What I was trying to do. Good job those things aren't breakable. And while we're at it, might as well save again. There's no penalty for oversaving. There's no real penalty for overdoing anything except, you know, except for ruining your fingers. This is one of the few games that has actually managed to ruin my fingers a bit. Mostly I have more trouble holding heavy controllers than repeatedly pressing buttons, though. I have actually strained my wrist due to holding a Wii U, the big controller on the Wii U for too long. Which was not fun. But it went away. Right, we can't hit those things yet. Also, that is say oxygen max. Yeah, you can't do any. You can't do anything with the turtles. But yeah, a lot of the crates and things and pots give you back your oxygen. I believe we can kill the prawn-looking things, crayfish prawn. Oh, I see a chest. I see a chest. Hard leggings. Very water-soaked hard leggings, but then so is the rest of our clothes. We have the Living Strike Warhammer. We can use Bolt Crash. And this allows us to do Dogi impressions and also allows us to hit hard things such as the shells of the turtle things. And the Raider Fruit! Slight warning about these things. I believe using the crystal unequips the water scales. I'm gonna grab a have to grab some more SP in order to strengthen our... Come here, little turtle. I can't hit you when you're in the spikes. To find all the red flashing turtles. And kill all the red flashing turtles. Little red flashing lightning turtles. There's another one somewhere. Where is it? There it is. I'm about to run out of oxygen because of it, the damn thing. Thank you. An arthropod medallion. To keep up the pace here because we are getting low on oxygen. There's a cell set and panacea. We shall not use this immediately because that would unequip the water scales. I think we're coming up on the aforementioned centipede. It may or may not cause technical problems. Oh god. Sorry, I wasn't expecting that to happen then. Didn't realise they did that much damage. Yeah, I've got a bit more grinding to do before I can really attempt the centipede. Which is one of the harder bosses. My least favourite being the worm thing and the plant thing. Probably the worm thing. You know, they both look like plants to me, which means they both faintly creep me out. I don't like plant monsters. But, I just hate things that can heal themselves. Well, at least the centipede can't heal itself. No, it can't. I don't think there is a way of healing itself. I'm trying to remember if Galaldi has a way to heal itself. A lot of the bosses do in this game. And I hate every single one of them that does it. One level. Things are doing a lot of damage, be careful. What's round here? Roo! I've got something for you, Mr. Roo. A topaz! That will enhance our... Oh, they are very cute. Yeah, that will increase our ability to use the yellow power. Shit! No, go out, out there. Out. No, I haven't used yet. Yes, we heal in outer corridors. It's a very good ability. We're back to these buggers. There's 3 of them now. Just to make my life harder. Save again. Reinforce our armour. This is actually quite a good place for levelling. Okay, seen some interesting monster designs here. Very grody. Because they're small, I tend to kind of, my eyes don't really focus on them, and it's just the blue swirl is hitting the blue swirl is being hit by the swirl with an axe that's sometimes a green swirl that's glowing. And now the pink swirls are being hit by the green glowing swirl. But like, if I actually focus my eyes and look, these are kind of cool looking. And also explode into body parts and blood quite satisfactorily. Not too grossly, because can't tell what anything is because it's too small. But it's clearly very inspired. The jumpy blue things look slightly biomechanical, which is also cool. East 6 seems to have the most sci-fi elements of the games. I would like to see more sci-fi elements in East. Just like very slight sci-fi elements from the lost civilizations. Remember, the core of East looked really sci-fi in East 2 as well. I mean, I actually thought Dom... I thought Dom was a computer monitor when I first saw him. I think Dom's a he. I might just be assuming Dom's a he. I apologise for that. Dom's a sphere that sometimes has legs. It sometimes has arms and a sword. I don't think it has legs. So I'm not sure where I got that Dom's a he from. I'm gonna get another level and then go and save. Unless something happens, in which case I will go and save anyway. To 5k SP. Accidentally walked out of the room without collecting my SP again. This is really satisfying combat. The grinding gets a bit much in nightmare mode, but it's just about enough in hard mode. There's another level. I'm feeling a lot better. I've been in a bit of a slump from like just finding 3 or 4 games I don't particularly like. Or at least weren't as good as Vacant Raider. But feeling better now I have a game. But I'm not playing just for the sake of playing a game. I could pop this. I actually quite like this idea more than those. So I can actually afford that and that. Get another level. Let's try the boss. Here we have the centipede bastard. Was this one called Nil Tiger? It's not disgusting. It's cool. This is Nil Tilga, not Nil Tiger. There are no tigers involved. Well, I guess there would be no tigers involved if it was Nil Tiger, but... Right, now... Basically we hit it in the scales a lot. We destroy the exposed fleshy parts. We don't get hit by lightning. We hit these before they explode, so they get the fuck out of the way. So we don't get hit by that. And it rolls around like a big rolly thing. And we try not to get rolled on. And we hit those again. If we time it right, we can jump on it. And that's not how you do it. I might just wait for it to land, to be honest. I need to be better at avoiding its head when it turns. And let's run around like a blue ass fly for a bit to stop it. From hitting us too many times. Let's go back to something that's exposed. That's a... Don't get hit by the roly centipede. It's kind of got us locked in a bloody knockdown here, which is not fair. Fucking thing. Fucking bastard thing. I may have broken it here. Ah! Okay, that was very close. I'm not sure what happened to it just then. By the way, I don't think I'm supposed to do that last bit where it kind of, the segment's just all flirted out. Oh bloody hell, I did it again! No! Get on it! Get on the fucker! was I missing there? I've done all its segments. Getting worse, Doan. Do not get worse. Done it! Bye bye, centipede fucker. Yeah, sorry about that, TC, that shit. It does somehow help, though, with my morale. Now we're in the fire level. We're in the furnace. We've just been through the water boiler, I guess, except it didn't boil. Maybe it's malfunctioning. Maybe the maybe it'll all turn back on now we've fixed it. I'd never considered that Doan Tower was like a huge steampunk machine. That'd be cool. Well, kind of Vakenroder style magic cyberpunk steampunk that doesn't. No one really needs to know how it works. It just does. Also, we're getting even better music. Well, I guess it doesn't help me fight so much as that happens when I get stressed. My voice goes ultra high pitched. Which you know, so I can sound as ridiculous as possible in things that are supposed to be tense moments. Ah. Such a shit main character. One of the less embarrassing things I keep fucking doing during dramatic tension as well. I don't think I'm going to tackle this next bit of plot yet. I think I'm just going to maybe grind another level and then finish for the day. Guilty Fire. Peculiarly shaped depression, the story of my life. Man, I love this music. How is the sound music balance, by the way? Can you hear me? Okay, can you hear the background music? You said the volume was turned way down. Is that because the volume's too high? The volume increments have started working very oddly on my computer, on my end as well. It's not a computer. It was these headphones in particular. Things just sound incredibly loud on these headphones. You know, it's good quality too loud sounds, so I'm not complaining. Right, level 20 is a good number. Go back to Guilty Fire. Right. I'm gonna finish for now. I've got a game tomorrow night, so I probably won't be really a game that you're in as well, possibly running tonight. TC Hatchet, so probably won't be on tomorrow, but I'll try and be on a Saturday. Good night.